Hey guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com. Al has perfect timing. After 20 miles on the bike, I got off. He said, let's ready to roll. Let's ready to record. What did you call me? Oompa Loompa?
I don't know. I'm just thinking the colorized version of Wizard of Oz. You
They're
just have a
not
lot
going
of
to miss me.
you just have a lot of color going on right now.
I always say real men wear pink, especially if you're a cyclist. They're not going to miss me on the road, hopefully. With that being said, you got a nice 6 unit play. It's now halftime. I think Houston has a small lead. Of course, anything can happen. But we talked about it yesterday. It hasn't been since 2008 where all four number one seeds were in the Final Four. You do not have a selection on the second game, Michigan State Auburn. You said the database plus yourself didn't come up with any selections on that game, but you won't be surprised if this is the first time since 2008 that all one seeds are in it.
No, I mean, I actually bet my cousin dinner before the start of the tournament that all four number one seeds would make it. Obviously, I was a long shot to win. I think the true odds were 16-1 or 15, something crazy. But yeah, I kind of thought it had a pretty decent chance of happening. And yeah, at this point, I probably have a 50-50 chance of him buying me dinner. So I'll take that.
One of the clients asked me, you had a futures bet on Duke early in the season. He said, why did he only have a 2 unit on Duke yesterday if there was this futures bet? I said, it's easy after they win by 20 and it's over.
Oh, it's the futures bet has nothing to do with an instant game.
Exactly, exactly.
I mean, one bet is in September when the odds are 10-1. I mean, I would not have even bet on Duke at 3-1 at the start of this tournament. I mean, it's a different bet at 3-1
Right.
at the start of the tournament than at 10-1 in September, and neither have anything to do with
The point
who's going to
spread.
cover the spread. Yeah, in fact, one client texted me today because I did a bracket, and in my bracket at the start of this tournament, I had the three number ones plus I put Tennessee instead of Houston, and he says, "Well, why did you have a big play on Houston today minus a three if you have Tennessee in your bracket?" Well, it's a different analysis. I mean, this
Different
is
bet. Right.
well, and it's completely different. When you're looking at the game today, I'm looking at how did the teams do in their most recent game? How did they do 2 games back? Well, you don't know any of that information at the start of the tournament.
Right.
There's none of that data. So yeah, today Houston was a great bet. It's irrelevant what you thought, on March 15th or on September 15th. None of that matters.
There you go. And then, like I said, you have a 6 unit play tomorrow. And what's the name of that tournament?
The Crown Tournament.
The Crown Tournament. I haven't checked to see if all the books have the lineup yet, or have you?
Some of mine still don't. They will tomorrow, but yeah,
Right.
so, some books are day to day. Other books put up the stuff in advance. Just different policies. But then the NIT championship game is Tuesday. I'll have a play on that, and we'll probably have more plays in the Crown Tournament as it progresses.
Yes, I'm looking here. Crown Tournament, March 31st. First round, Las Vegas, Nevada, Utah, Butler, George Washington, Boise State, Nebraska, Arizona State, Georgetown, Washington State. Man, a lot of games. And
Well,
all the lines are up and ready to roll.
yeah, well, the first round of the tournament is spread over 2 days. Then you have
Right.
another 4 games on Tuesday. So I'm looking at a totals play for Tuesday's games in the Crown Tournament, and then we'll have a play in the NIT as well in the Tuesday action.
So if you guys want to get rolling on this all access, like I said, right now at the time of this recording, we are currently up 22 units with a 6 unit pending on Houston. It is halftime, but I'll be so bold to say we're likely to cover that matchup. And like I said, this is what I tell people.
Don't jinx us.
I don't believe it. Nor do you. Overlay the ratings if you're an existing premium member. If you're not a premium member, you want to work with us. Like I said, we're up 100 and basically 200 units since January 1st with our rating system. You can call me if you're a high valued player, meaning you have a large enough bankroll, or you're someone that's willing to play less with a moderate sized bankroll. A lot of the people that call me out that are basically don't hop on immediately, they want me to sell them the dream of get rich quick. And they have a $5,000 bankroll, and I tell them you need to bet $50 a unit, which is 1%. And they want me to tell them to bet 10% per unit because they've been doing that on their own. And I'm just not going to do that because you have to be able to handle the volatility. and you have to be able to handle the ups and downs. And if it means not getting that client immediately, they'll watch these videos over and over again, and then they'll come around. I'd rather have clients for years than clients for a week. You have one bad week, moderate, and then they go crazy on the unit size and blow themselves out. Who needs it?
Right. I agree.
So with that being said, reach out to me as well as email me if you want to get access to the All Access. And we didn't talk about it prior to this video because you caught me just as I got off the bike. What is the complimentary selection for Monday?
Well, we went against the Washington Wizards on Saturday. What an exciting game that was. We had the Brooklyn Nets. Came down to the end. Brooklyn won the game 115, 112. The Miami Heat now will be laying 8 points at Washington. What's interesting when you look at Miami's point spread log for the past 18 games, starting on February 26th, they went on a 6-game ATS win streak. Then they went on a 6-game ATS losing streak. Now they're on a 6-game ATS win streak. Miami's been very streaky this entire season. Seems like they're always going on, 3-game ATS losing streaks or winning streaks or whatever. None of that has anything to do with my play, but I'm just mentioning.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah. Anyway, so long term, Miami is dreadful when they are off a win and their opponent is off a loss. Miami's 34-57 ATS for the last 91. Washington showed a lot of fight last night in coming back. They were down in that game by 9 with a couple minutes left and came all the way back to take a 1-point lead with seconds before losing at the end. I think they'll have a lot of fight in this game as well. We're going to take Washington plus the 8.
Washington plus 8 is your complimentary selection, guys. Plenty of basketball with the NBA, Crown Tournament, NIT. And like I said, reach out, learn how to overlay those ratings if you're an existing premium member. And if you're not, reach out to me because, like I said, 200 units basically plus since January 1st. And again, if you want to see how we arrive at that, by all means, I have all the documentation. Feel free to give me a call. Again, have a bankroll of at least 10, 20, 30,000 or a credit line where you can use this system to your advantage. And as always, good day and good luck.